What's up, boys? Petko here. Today we are gonna talk about my choice of main and odds for the upcoming The War Within Season 1 following on the 10th of September. I will tell you why I'm gonna choose those guys to main or odd, strengths, I guess weaknesses, etc. And pretty much my opinion of like what made me choose those. Keep in mind, I haven't chosen the best per se, specs in terms of damage. I chose them based on fun. Obviously, damage is important, and most importantly, gameplay. Like how they play out. Is it gimmicky, etc. So, yeah, kind of like my own opinion in regards to the specs that I chosen to automate. So, yeah, enjoy. All right. So first of all, to the people that are still playing the game and early on here, welcome to the channel. You guys already know me for a long time, but I am myself an Early Shaman main for many years, and that will not change with the upcoming expansion. I am sticking true to one and only Early Shamans out there. I sincerely love the spec itself, especially after the rework that has gotten. If you guys are not familiar, we now have a raid buff. Shamans have a raid buff called Sky Fury right here on the bottom right of the screen. You're gonna see it, which is extremely good. Pretty much gives you the ability to master above the whole raid or party, following by kind of like a Wind Fury engraved buff without having the need to actually press the button every couple of seconds, which is actually amazing. Besides this, now we have an option to go several builds lighting and fire, although fire right now is actually quite shit, so most of the people are already going completely lighting, even in raiding. So fun wise, I think Shaman is extremely fun, especially visuals. If you like cool visual class, shooting lightings, etc., then I myself cannot recommend you more going Shaman. You honestly would enjoy it more than you guys think, and it's something that I have myself personally played for many years, and I'm confident to say this is likely one of the most fun Shaman's versions that I've had pleasure testing on alpha, beta, and now in the actual expansion. In terms of survivability, we've gotten better. I know a lot of people are gonna say, oh, but Shaman's so squishy, etc. We've gotten much better now than before. We've got a raid buff. Honestly, got a raid buff, fantastic damage profile, good single target, insane AoE, short cities, better in terms of tankiness. So what else do you need? I think Ellie right now is one of the most prominent casters in the War Within Season 1, especially for Mythic Plus. Rate wise, they're also going to do fantastic. I wouldn't say top tier in rating, but most definitely above average performance, especially on behalf of their single target. That is pretty much going to be my main choice. Once again, I'm going to probably make a second Shaman. I mean, I already have a second Shaman, which I'm going to play. I don't know if I'm going to play it early on Enhanced, but it's most definitely going to be played for a challenge called Unranked to Rank 1. If you guys want, once again, not familiar, I'm doing this kind of challenge pretty much every single season. 2-3 months into the season, I started from scratch, no gear, no pre-made, no raiding. I just get in, play Mythic Plus, and try to get a rank 1 score in a matter of like 2-3 weeks. Only plugging live on Twitch. It's actually a lot of fun. That's why I have 2 Shamans, in case people ask me. Alright, so now for the main oaths. Now, this season I decided to have 3 oaths. 1 main oath and 2 side oaths that I will play whenever I have more time. The main oath this season is gonna be Affliction Lock. I know a lot of you did not expect this, but Affliction Lock has been so fun playing. Honestly, if you guys remember Affliction Lock from Dragonflight, which was complete disaster, one of the worst performing specs in the game for Mythic Plus at least, now it is completely changed. Honestly, has a great burst damage, much better playstyle, good sustained damage. I like the ability that you don't really spam seeds anymore. You now play around MR, which is Malefic Rupture. Again, utility, same old, defensiveness, same old, but they were already good there. They didn't need any adjustments on that behalf. But I think the playstyle is something that grabbed me the most. Like pandemic windows, keeping dots, strong pretty much offensive cooldowns, and also short every minute, and short ones, and every 2 minutes the major ones. So I think overall speaking, has me pumped up to play once again those classes, because previously I used to play Locke many years ago, and I was like hesitant to play it first, but after playing a bit with like Soul Harvester and Hellcaller, both of the talents are extremely fun. Hero talents, sorry. So I myself have chosen this season. I will be playing this as one of my major oaths. Now, if I'm to say this, and this could be a little bit controversial, but I believe Affliction Lock currently is one of the best casters in Mythic Plus. I wouldn't say it's the best, but I would say most definitely, like, let's say top 3, right? If you exclude the multiple mage specs that I think are extremely busted. So yeah, main oath this season is gonna be once again Affliction Lock. Now, for the second oath, I've chosen myself to go with something a little bit more meta in case that neither of the specs that I've chosen gets invited, and that's gonna be Frost Mage. Why have I chosen Frost Mage instead of Arcane? Although a lot of you guys have seen Arcane being pumped up, I am kind of taking this precaution of like playing not complete meta specs because Arcane is right now one of the best. Arcane is the best caster in the game right now. And I'm afraid that it will probably get nerfed on a single target. So I'm just saying, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna commit to that in case they do it. So I'm just gonna play Frost Mage. Frost Mage is slightly inferior to Arcane, but it's much more easy. Like it's like probably 3 times as easy. It provides pretty much the same utility as Arcane Mage, except that Frost actually has slows. And it's also gonna allow me to talk to you chat at the same time while playing the game, which is actually something that I value a lot, you know, making sure that you guys are I answer all of your questions, you guys entertain, you guys have fun on my stream. So I prefer to play something that is a little bit less engaging in terms of like maximizing rotation while being able to keep active on the chat right now. That's pretty much one of the reasons why I've chosen Frost Mage. It is still considered, I would say, top 3 casters in the game, very strong. I also can pair well with the God comp, which is right now the most dominant comp in Mythic Plus. Hence why I've chosen myself to go there. But given the fact that Arcane is so much stronger, I don't think people will play Frost as much. Or not at least on the high keys. I feel like for the low level keys, mid level keys, Frost is actually could be better in some key levels. But yeah, overall, I like the visuals. I can peel for the tank, good damage, very tanky, insane Mythic Plus utility, and is considered one of the best casters in the game. So for me, it was kind of a clear choice. You know what? I'm gonna go Frost Mage as a second oath. And finally, this is something that will surprise a lot of people, but I've chosen to play as a third oath my Retribution Paladin. Now, I know Retribution Paladin hasn't been great at all, especially in raiding, but I've chosen Retribution Paladin basically purely on like visuals. For me, that's one of the most fun melees to play, purely from like a visual point of view. Like nice, cool animations, you know, like it has some lighting shooting out of your, you know, butt every couple of seconds. Short cooldowns every 30 seconds or a minute. I guess 30 seconds lower small cooldowns and a minute like measured cooldowns. Extremely tanky, one of the tankiest, if not the tankiest pick in the game. And we have a lot of utility to help your team, which is gonna help me carry pucks pretty much in like in Mythic Plus runs. You know, I can lay on hands them. I can use Blessing of Sacrifice, Blessing of Freedom, Devotion Hour is available. You know, I can use Bop on them. I have a lot of tools to like help pretty much peel for the whole group while doing DPS, right? So that's why I've chosen to play Retribution Paladin because of it. In terms of pure damage output, again, AoE has never been an issue for Retribution Paladin, but single target right now is a massive ongoing issue. It doesn't matter if you play raiding or Mythic Plus. I think in both scenarios you are gonna be on a lower end on that single target, you know, performance. But luckily, I think because it's so popular, maybe Blizzard is gonna actually focus on buffing them and making them better for the upcoming season. I guess only one can tell, depending on the further tuning. And if you guys are not familiar, there's gonna be one more major tuning in between the 10th and the 16th of September before the Mythic release, which there we're hoping to see some Retribution Paladin single target buffs. But we'll see how it's gonna go. You know, I think like generally speaking, I wouldn't be surprised if they actually don't touch them at all. So, it is what it is. We already know Blizzard, so they usually like to nerf the overperforming specs before the season and buff the underperforming ones to kind of shake the meta one last time before the Mythic Plus opens. So anyway, boys, that was everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And once again, if you're looking for getting your Twitch drops, they're gonna be live on the channel for the next couple of 1 month. You'll be able to claim a brand new mount just by watching the stream for like 4 hours. So hope you guys enjoyed. Have fun one. I'll see you guys in game. Take care of yourself. I'll see you next time. Peace out. Also, Air Shaman guide coming very soon in the next couple of days.